On March 3, 1892, the first Board of Trustees voted to make the college's home in Greensboro. Greensboro residents like DeWitt Clinton Benbow and Charles H. Moore gifted 14 acres of land and $11,000 to the college. Other cities, including Durham and Mebane and Raleigh and Wilmington and Winston, now Winston-Salem, also made applications for the university.
While A&T had its humble beginning, the vision and hard work we call Aggie Pride fueled the earliest leaders and supporters. Pride is on display across every inch of our campus and thrives in the lives of all who call themselves Aggies. From the very beginning, this university's priority has been to educate students for the careers of tomorrow. Today, the principles are the same, and we are working diligently every day to be better than yesterday.
You know, A&T spent the majority of the 20th century literally solidifying its relevance in the internationalized marketplace. From developing a 100-acre farm equipped with farm machinery and modern labor-saving devices to several name changes, the university changed with the times and the world around it. A&T students learned vital leadership skills while fighting for civil rights and became leaders in their respective industries, while the university grew in size with the acquisition of a 98-acre tract of land and Emmanuel Lutheran College. It also grew in significance, becoming designated as a regional university, a constituent institution of the University of North Carolina system, and, as it is now called, North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University.
Well, the campus has been here for 125 years, but we've made significant improvements to the facilities on this campus in the last 15 years to continue to attract the very best and brightest to come to the university. We have grown from 6,000 students to now just under 11,000 students since 1999. And so we need to continue to provide the very best facilities for those students as they continue to come to the university. The first project that we've done has been the Aggie Village, which replaced Scott Hall, which is in fact 4 individual housing residence halls that house about 200 students each with control facilities. So that has helped to be able to attract the new student coming to the university. The new health center is designed to accommodate 10,000 students plus based upon our 2020 preeminent strategic plan. We are in the process of building our new student center, which is 150,000 square feet for a population that we anticipate to grow to 15,000 students in 2028. The Student Union project is $90 million with the total project cost, with the construction cost to do the building itself of about $61 million.
A&T Preeminence 2020 was designed to position this university, faculty, staff, and students, to be more competitive in the global marketplace. The plan is rooted in the university's vision to be recognized as a preeminent land-grant university and an institution of choice for some of the world's most high-achieving students, innovative faculty, and outstanding staff.
A&T Preeminence 2020 empowers students, faculty, staff, and administrators to extend the traditions of excellence beyond their individual experiences. I first joined the Aggie family as a freshman in 1970, eager to absorb all this great institution had to offer, and anxious to give back all I had to offer. In 1973, I married my high school sweetheart, the former DeVita Wagner, who was also an alumna. I spent the first 20 years of my career in higher education here at A&T, and in 2009, we returned as the Chancellor and First Lady. The university remains a significant part of my life and the lives of my family. I count it an honor and a privilege to use the leadership skills and visionary thinking I developed right here at A&T to lead this university into preeminence. While the times, the faces, and some of the buildings may have changed, this university's commitment to preparing today's students to be tomorrow's innovative, solution-oriented, global leaders has not. Now with an enrollment of nearly 11,000 students, and has ranked third in sponsored research funding for 9 consecutive years within the University of North Carolina system. Our pride, our future, honors our great history as a land-grant university that produces change agents and global leaders for the careers of today and tomorrow in disciplines of science, technology, engineering, mathematics, business, the arts, and humanities. This year, we celebrate our more than 50,000 alumni of record, students, faculty, and staff, and 125 years of leadership, research, innovation, creative scholarship, and excellence. As one of America's most highly respected doctoral research land-grant universities, the university's learner-centered community continues to develop and preserve intellectual capital for interdisciplinary learning, achievement, and community engagement. Aggies lead, Aggies achieve, Aggies do.
We are proud. Our history is rich with achievement and tradition. Our university is a place where the dynamic and the visionary challenge the status quo. We share a vision of preeminence. Using our minds, our research, and our passion, we engage the community and create positive, lasting global change. We are better than yesterday, but never as good as tomorrow. And our excellence has no boundaries, because that's what Aggies do.
Everyone starts at the same place. It's what you do next that counts. North Carolina A&T is proud to be a leader in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We are racing to preeminence in research, business, agriculture, and the arts. Your success matters here. You will push forward. You will achieve. You will finish. Because that's what Aggies do.
Established in 1891, North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University is one of 19 historically black colleges and universities with the distinction of being a land-grant institution. Land grants are a product of legislation introduced by Vermont Representative and Senator Justin Smith Morrill, who had a vision to make education available to all social classes, not just the wealthy and the affluent. Now, the first Morrill Act, signed into law in 1862 by President Abraham Lincoln, provided 30,000 acres of land, that's federal land, to each member of the congressional delegation to be sold, with the proceeds being used to fund public colleges with a focus on agriculture and the mechanical arts. Following the Civil War, the act was extended to include states that once seceded from the Union, including North Carolina, which established what is now known as North Carolina State University. In the year 1890, Congress passed the Second Morrill Act, which stipulated that African Americans be included in the U.S. land-grant higher education system without discrimination, with many southern and border states unwilling to integrate their universities. Second land-grant institutions had to be established.
How A&T came into being is an interesting story. It was in 1890 when the Secretary of Interior wrote to the governor and indicated that provisions for colored students to attend land-grant institutions had to be made. Since North Carolina State already existed, the governor asked if some of the teachers could teach students at Shaw University to see if that would qualify. The answer to that question was no, and that's when the governor proposed to the General Assembly that it establish a land-grant institution for the colored race.
After the governor's proposal, on March 9, 1891, the North Carolinian General Assembly voted to appoint a board of trustees and gave them the authority to establish the Agricultural and Mechanical College for the colored race. The designated purpose was to, quote, teach agriculture and mechanical arts and such branches of learning as related thereto, not excluding academic and classical instruction, end quote. On March 3, 1892, the first Board of Trustees voted to make the college's home in Greensboro. Greensboro residents like DeWitt Clinton Benbow and Charles H. Moore gifted 14 acres of land and $11,000 to the college. Other cities, including Durham and Mebane and Raleigh and Wilmington and Winston, now Winston-Salem, also made applications for the university.
While A&T had its humble beginning, the vision and hard work we call Aggie Pride fueled the earliest leaders and supporters. Pride is on display across every inch of our campus and thrives in the lives of all who call themselves Aggies. From the very beginning, this university's priority has been to educate students for the careers of tomorrow. Today, the principles are the same, and we are working diligently every day to be better than yesterday.
You know, A&T spent the majority of the 20th century literally solidifying its relevance in the internationalized marketplace. From developing a 100-acre farm equipped with farm machinery and modern labor-saving devices to several name changes, the university changed with the times and the world around it. A&T students learned vital leadership skills while fighting for civil rights and became leaders in their respective industries, while the university grew in size with the acquisition of a 98-acre tract of land and Emmanuel Lutheran College. It also grew in significance, becoming designated as a regional university, a constituent institution of the University of North Carolina system, and, as it is now called, North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University.
Well, the campus has been here for 125 years, but we've made significant improvements to the facilities on this campus in the last 15 years to continue to attract the very best and brightest to come to the university. We have grown from 6,000 students to now just under 11,000 students since 1999. And so we need to continue to provide the very best facilities for those students as they continue to come to the university. The first project that we've done has been the Aggie Village, which replaced Scott Hall, which is in fact 4 individual housing residence halls that house about 200 students each with control facilities. So that has helped to be able to attract the new student coming to the university. The new health center is designed to accommodate 10,000 students plus based upon our 2020 preeminent strategic plan. We are in the process of building our new student center, which is 150,000 square feet for a population that we anticipate to grow to 15,000 students in 2028. The Student Union project is $90 million with the total project cost, with the construction cost to do the building itself of about $61 million.
A&T Preeminence 2020 was designed to position this university, faculty, staff, and students, to be more competitive in the global marketplace. The plan is rooted in the university's vision to be recognized as a preeminent land-grant university and an institution of choice for some of the world's most high-achieving students, innovative faculty, and outstanding staff.
A&T Preeminence 2020 empowers students, faculty, staff, and administrators to extend the traditions of excellence beyond their individual experiences. I first joined the Aggie family as a freshman in 1970, eager to absorb all this great institution had to offer, and anxious to give back all I had to offer. In 1973, I married my high school sweetheart, the former DeVita Wagner, who was also an alumna. I spent the first 20 years of my career in higher education here at A&T, and in 2009, we returned as the Chancellor and First Lady. The university remains a significant part of my life and the lives of my family. I count it an honor and a privilege to use the leadership skills and visionary thinking I developed right here at A&T to lead this university into preeminence. While the times, the faces, and some of the buildings may have changed, this university's commitment to preparing today's students to be tomorrow's innovative, solution-oriented, global leaders has not. Now with an enrollment of nearly 11,000 students and has ranked third in sponsored research funding for 9 consecutive years within the University of North Carolina system. Our pride, our future, honors our great history as a land-grant university that produces change agents and global leaders for the careers of today and tomorrow in disciplines of science, technology, engineering, mathematics, business, the arts, and humanities. This year, we celebrate our more than 50,000 alumni of record, students, faculty, and staff, and 125 years of leadership, research, innovation, creative scholarship, and excellence. As one of America's most highly respected doctoral research land-grant universities, the university's learner-centered community continues to develop and preserve intellectual capital for interdisciplinary learning, achievement, and community engagement. Aggies lead, Aggies achieve, Aggies do.
We are proud. Our history is rich with achievement and tradition. Our university is a place where the dynamic and the visionary challenge the status quo. We share a vision of preeminence. Using our minds, our research, and our passion, we engage the community and create positive, lasting global change. We are better than yesterday, but never as good as tomorrow. And our excellence has no boundaries, because that's what Aggies do.
Everyone starts at the same place. It's what you do next that counts. North Carolina A&T is proud to be a leader in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We are racing to preeminence in research, business, agriculture, and the arts. Your success matters here. You will push forward. You will achieve. You will finish. Because that's what Aggies do.
Established in 1891, North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University is one of 19 historically black colleges and universities with the distinction of being a land-grant institution. Land grants are a product of legislation introduced by Vermont Representative and Senator Justin Smith Morrill, who had a vision to make education available to all social classes, not just the wealthy and the affluent. Now, the first Morrill Act, signed into law in 1862 by President Abraham Lincoln, provided 30,000 acres of land, that's federal land, to each member of the congressional delegation to be sold with the proceeds being used to fund public colleges with a focus on agriculture and the mechanical arts. Following the Civil War, the act was extended to include states that once seceded from the Union, including North Carolina, which established what is now known as North Carolina State University. In the year 1890, Congress passed the Second Morrill Act, which stipulated that African Americans be included in the U.S. land-grant higher education system without discrimination, with many southern and border states unwilling to integrate their universities. Second land-grant institutions had to be established.
How A&T came into being is an interesting story. It was in 1890 when the Secretary of Interior wrote to the governor and indicated that provisions for colored students to attend land-grant institutions had to be made. Since North Carolina State already existed, the governor asked if some of the teachers could teach students at Shaw University to see if that would qualify. The answer to that question was no, and that's when the governor proposed to the General Assembly that it establish a land-grant institution for the colored race.
After the governor's proposal, on March 9, 1891, the North Carolinian General Assembly voted to appoint a board of trustees and gave them the authority to establish the Agricultural and Mechanical College for the colored race. The designated purpose was to, quote, teach agriculture and mechanical arts and such branches of learning as related thereto, not excluding academic and classical instruction, end quote. On March 3, 1892, the first Board of Trustees voted to make the college's home in Greensboro. Greensboro residents like DeWitt Clinton Benbow and Charles H. Moore gifted 14 acres of land and $11,000 to the college. Other cities, including Durham and Mebane and Raleigh and Wilmington and Winston, now Winston-Salem, also made applications for the university.
While A&T had its humble beginning, the vision and hard work we call Aggie Pride fueled the earliest leaders and supporters. Pride is on display across every inch of our campus and thrives in the lives of all who call themselves Aggies. From the very beginning, this university's priority has been to educate students for the careers of tomorrow. Today, the principles are the same, and we are working diligently every day to be better than yesterday.
You know, A&T spent the majority of the 20th century literally solidifying its relevance in the internationalized marketplace. From developing a 100-acre farm equipped with farm machinery and modern labor-saving devices to several name changes, the university changed with the times and the world around it. A&T students learned vital leadership skills while fighting for civil rights and became leaders in their respective industries, while the university grew in size with the acquisition of a 98-acre tract of land and Emmanuel Lutheran College. It also grew in significance, becoming designated as a regional university, a constituent institution of the University of North Carolina system, and, as it is now called, North Carolina Agricultural.
Good morning, and welcome to the spring commencement of North Carolina A&T State University. This is a long-awaited special occasion. It is therefore important that all of our guests and students enjoy today's ceremony to the fullest. To ensure this, we ask you to respect this occasion and to honor all graduates by conducting yourselves accordingly. Due to the length of the processional, we ask you to remain seated until the platform party is ready to enter the arena. Thank you.
Would the audience please stand as the platform party enters the arena? Thank you.
Good morning. Welcome to the 2018 Spring Commencement for North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. Please remain standing for a moment of reflection by Dr. Julius Harp, President of the University's Faculty Senate, and the singing of Lift Every Voice and Sing, led by graduating members of the university and gospel choirs.
Good morning. Excuse my voice, I got a bad throat. As I welcome you all here today to celebrate your loved ones, let's take a moment of reflection on the beginning, where they have come, what they have experienced, and what lies ahead, and their great achievements. Thank you.
Rejoicing, run, facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Please be seated. On behalf of our university administration, faculty, staff, students, and alumni, it is my pleasure to welcome you, parents, guardians, relatives, friends, alumni, and graduates of the class of 2018 to North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University's spring commencement. This academic year, our students have come from nearly every one of the 50 states and 60 nations around the world. The flag standing behind our graduates this morning signify the 46 countries and territories represented in this graduating class. And like the international representation within our student body, they symbolize the global impact of our university and the power of an education that transcends borders. Graduates, today's commencement represents the culmination of your rigorous studies at North Carolina A&T and the start of the next phase of your life. As you turn your tassels this morning, you will join more than 55,000 alumni making their mark in industries and professions around the world. From Silicon Valley to classrooms around the country, from international agriculture enterprises to hospitals and healthcare agencies, from theater stages and concert halls to Wall Street, A&T graduates are making a difference because that's what Aggies do. We commend you for your hard work and dedication that made today's ceremony possible for you, and we share your excitement for what is to come. We will follow this morning's program as printed. Greetings will be brought by Ms. Anna Nelson from the University of North Carolina Board of Governors, Mr. Timothy King, Chairman of the North Carolina A&T State University Board of Trustees, and Mr. John Wilson IV, President of the senior class. Ms. Nelson.
Good morning. Chairman King, trustees, Chancellor Martin, Cabinet, Provost McEwen, deans, faculty, staff, families, and most importantly, our students. On behalf of Chairman Bissett and President Margaret Spellings, I bring you greetings from the University of North Carolina System and the Board of Governors. Class of 2018, today you will join the ranks of esteemed alumni from North Carolina A&T and the 16 other campuses in the university system. The people of North Carolina have made a large and important investment in each of you. So we salute your hard work, applaud your accomplishments, and look forward to your contributions to our state and nation. Congratulations. I would also like to recognize the recipient of the 2018 Board of Governors Award for Excellence in Teaching, to your Dr. Radia Minor. She is an associate professor in the Department of Animal Sciences in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. Dr. Minor believes that being a scientist and college professor is her calling. Her commitment to education extends beyond the university classroom into high schools and grade schools as well. Her colleagues say that her teaching is characterized by rigor, thoroughness, and a constant effort to lead students to a level of understanding and achievement they often think is impossible. She encourages students to work hard and prepare themselves for the real world. She develops excellent relationships with her students and is regarded by many as a caring, helpful, and highly dedicated professor. Dr. Miner's goal as a professor is to share her passion for learning, promote the value of critical thinking, and inspire students themselves to become lifelong learners. For these reasons and many more, we honor Dr. Radia Miner and award her the 2018 University Board of Governors Award for Excellence in Teaching.
Good morning. Again, good morning. On behalf of the North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University Board of Trustees, I bring you greetings and say congratulations to the class of 2018 on the completion of the undergraduate academic journey. I've said this before, but as a graduate of this institution, I personally think there are three critical dates in the life of an Aggie. The first critical date is the date that she decides to attend this great institution, because it is here that the individual begins a journey of shaping their thoughts to help change the world, influenced by strong instructors as we've just seen, and a wealth of experience interacting with scholars from all over the globe. It starts to shape and mold who you will ultimately become and helps to carve your place in society. The second critical date is today. The day you graduate, eager to see the world and practice all that you have learned and experienced during your time here at the university. It is a great time, and I know each of you are prepared to be your best and eager to begin your new adventure. The third critical date is when you decide to give back to the university with your finances, your time, your contacts, and your knowledge to help make it even better for the generations to come. That, my friend, is the essence of Aggie Pride, and I, along with the other trustees, congratulate you and wish you all the best. Thank you.
Come on. It's all right. When you get in a tight place and everything goes against you, as you can hold on not a minute longer, never give up then, for that is just the time and the place when the tide will turn. Harriet Beecher Stowe. Good morning, Chancellor Martin and Platform Party, Board of Trustees members, faculty and staff, family and friends, and most importantly, the spring graduates of 2018. Thank you for this distinguished honor to come before our illustrious institution. I've had the greatest pleasure at serving as your senior class president. First things first, I would like to acknowledge all of our fallen classmates that should have been with us here today. Destiny LaJoy Jones, Ahmad Campbell, Brandon Fry, James Cooley, Edward Turner, and DeAndre Spriggs all should have been with us. Spring 2018 graduates, I'll offer you three Aggie dues. Aggie do number one, yes, look how far we've come, but also look how far we are going. March 9th, 1891, the Agricultural and Mechanical College for the Colored Race was established by the North Carolina General Assembly as an annex of the Shaw University. The college, which started with 4 teachers, 37 students, and just offering courses in agriculture, English, horticulture, and mathematics, had its first graduating class of 7 graduates. Fast forward to 2018, North Carolina A&T offers 177 undergraduate degrees through 8 colleges and schools, 9 doctoral degree programs, 29 master programs, and its current 2018 graduating class of 1,300 students. Let's take a second to think about this. As our institution grows each year, this essentially means less of our brothers and sisters on the street, less of our people tarnishing in the prison system, and more role models to look up to in our communities. Aggie number 2, Aggies produce excellence. One of the craziest statements I've ever heard is that attending an HBCU is one of the worst investments you can make. Thanks to the A&T fact book, it made it fairly easy for this to respond to. Just recently, A&T was ranked one of the best universities for a public relations degree. A&T is the #1 producer of engineering degrees on the undergraduate level awarded to African Americans. Or is it our athletics who took home 6 conference titles this year? Aggie number 3, Aggies brag different. The experience at A&T is an incomparable one and nothing like it. The beauty of A&T is its diverseness in all the many types of backgrounds and students. Some students are first-generation college students, and some students have a long line of Aggies. Aggie born, Aggie bred, and when I die, I'll be. Whatever the case might be, we are all Aggie family. You will never find a university who does so much to help our students succeed. A&T is notorious for taking students in, developing and molding them into professional leaders. Graduates, in our journey through life, we have now acquired something that no one can take from us, our degree. We worked for it, we earned it, that degree is ours. Graduates, I leave you with this. It is now our time to pay it forward. Not with student loans, but giving back to our university. Become that alum who sees a fellow Aggie at the airport and offers them a meal and a business card. Become that alum that comes back to our career fair and tries to hire as many Aggies as possible. If you have benefited by this institution, help someone along the way to attend this HBCU. Now, spring 2018 graduates, repeat after me. We finish strong, Aggie strong. Now, can I get an Aggie pride? Aggie pride? All right, thank y'all. God bless.
Thank you very much for those very warm welcoming comments. I'd also like to congratulate Dr. Radia Maya as well. Let's give her another round of applause as our University Teacher of the Year. At this time, I would like to extend a warm welcome to our platform guests. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Join us from the University's Board of Trustees, Mr. Timothy King, Chair, Mr. Toby Brody, Judge Paul L. Jones, Mr. Joseph R. Parker, Jr., Ms. Kayla Tate, 2017-18, SGA President, Dr. Radia Minor, recipient of the University Board of Governors Award for Excellence in Teaching, members of the Chancellor's Cabinet, Deans, National Alumni Association Board Chair, Faculty Senate President, and Lieutenant Colonels of our military science programs, and Chancellor Edward B. Ford, Chancellor Emeritus of North Carolina A&T State University. Let's give them all a round of applause, please. I'm also honored to recognize Congresswoman Alma Adams and the class of 1968, who are celebrating their 50th class reunion and their induction in the Society of Golden Aggies. Class of 1968, please stand to be recognized at this time. Thank you, thank you. Also joining us today is the class of 1993, whose members are celebrating their 25th class reunion. Please stand to be recognized as well. The Middle College at A&T is a Guilford County school system high school located on the campus of North Carolina A&T, a current enrollment of 125 male students. For the 6th consecutive year, the Middle College will post a 100% graduation rate with 100% of acceptance to 4-year and 2-year colleges and universities or military branch of choice. A few of our impressive students from the Middle College are here today to join us. We ask that you stand to be recognized at this time. We also have some additional special guests with us today, and we ask you to stand as well, and please hold your applause until I've introduced all of them. Members of the 2017-2018 Student Government Association, former members of the Board of Trustees, current and former members of the Board of Visitors, current and retired university employees, all university alumni, and my wife, Davida Martin. Please give them all a round of applause, please. Graduates, you did not get here to this day on your own. You got here with the support and encouragement of your loved ones. So at this time, I would like to ask all parents, guardians, spouses, children, relatives, and friends of the graduates to please stand and be recognized at this time. Thank you. Thank you. It gives me great pleasure this time to introduce you our speaker of the hour, North Carolina A&T alumnus and current member of the Board of Visitors, Senator Joel Ford. State Senator Joel Ford represents District 38 in Mecklenburg County. He was elected to the North Carolina Senate for a third term in 2012 by capturing more than 80% of the vote in his race. Senator Ford is a healthcare executive consultant for a behavioral health company. He began his professional career with Waste Management of Atlanta, Georgia. While substitute teaching in Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools, he developed a business plan to launch his own waste management company. As an entrepreneur at heart, Senator Ford has owned several businesses and mentored a host of entrepreneurs. As chairman of the Charlotte Housing Authority, he championed the revitalization of a former housing project to include an early childhood education center, a high-performing public school, and affordable senior housing. He developed partnerships to eradicate homelessness and created the Center for Employment Services. Senator Ford is married to North Carolina A&T alumna Deborah Lane, and they have one daughter, Trinity. Please join me in welcoming State Senator Joel Ford.
A big thank you to Chancellor Martin and Mrs. Martin, to the Board of Trustees, Congresswoman Alma Adams, my fellow Board of Visitors, faculty, staff, aunts, uncles, mothers, and fathers, and a special shout out to all of the single moms. You see, single moms have a special place in my heart, for I was raised by a single mother, and I personally want to acknowledge you for holding it down then and now. You see, it wasn't until I became a parent that I truly understood how hard it is to be a parent, and you do it all alone. I also want to recognize my Chancellor, Chancellor Ford. Chancellor Ford, you had a profound impact on me, more so than you will probably ever know. And to the graduating class of 2018, can I get an Aggie pride? We also have several members who are Aggies in the North Carolina legislature who could not be here, but I want to acknowledge Senator Gladys Robinson out of Greensboro, Senator Ben Clark out of Hoke and Cumberland County, and Senator Erica Smith, who has a son who is graduating here today. We have a number of Aggies in the North Carolina House and in the North Carolina Senate that are working hard for this state. So I want to make sure that all of you are being reminded to go out and vote in November. We have a lot at stake. And one of those things that we have at stake in our state is our HBCUs. And so it's important that we are protecting our HBCUs and making sure that they get the necessary resources that they need to be successful. This is a special moment for me. You see, I am a 3-term state senator who was in the middle of an extremely important and competitive primary when I got the call to speak at this year's graduation ceremony. But how many of you know, when our chancellor calls, you answer? And there's no place I'd rather be than with you right here and right now. You see, A&T has given more to me than I can ever repay. I have memories of going to the CAF where at the time when I was in school, the best meal of the day was breakfast, when you can get up and get it. And also, do you guys still have steak night? We had steak night, and steak night, we would bring people out of the woodworks. They would be wrapped around the cafeteria trying to get into the cafeteria on that particular night. So the other memories that I have is staying in the old Scott Hall, the Scott Hall where we had the bullet holes in it when the National Guard shot up on our campus. Those are the memories that I have here, which are fond memories. I also remember our gym jams. Do y'all have 2 to 6s? Y'all don't know anything about it. We had the 2 to 6s when I was in school. I can recall going to gym jams and seeing Heavy D and the boys, Big Daddy Kane, and Eric B. and Rakim, thinking about a master plan, because ain't nothing but sweat inside my hands. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all got Drake and Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. I got God's plan. God's plan. On a real note, on top of that, y'all, I married an Aggie. I married a girl from Wilson, North Carolina. The Bible says that a man who findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtain favor from the Lord. I am a blessed man. True story. I'm sitting at my desk, and my line brother calls me up and tells me that he has found my wife. And I proceeded to tell him that I'm not looking, but I'm trying to make payroll. And so if you listen to him, he would have you believe that he carried my limp, lifeless body across the burning sands of Kappa Alpha Psi. Yo, yo. And so it's important for me to acknowledge my wife, who is my rock. She has been there for me during the good times and during the bad. And I publicly want to acknowledge you, baby, and say that I love you. We are blessed to have one daughter, Noelle. Stand up, baby, so they can see how beautiful you are. Now, she knows that she can go to any university in America, but our checks only cash at A&T. With all of that said, I want to say thank you for welcoming me back home, but today it's all about you. It's about the precious gift that you've been given with an education from A&T and how it can help you change the world. And in case you didn't know how special this place is, let me paint a quick picture for you and imagine a place called Wakanda. Who has seen Black Panther? To give you a little bit of background, Wakanda is a fictional African nation appearing in the American comic books published by Marvel Comics. It depicts the most prominent of several native African nations, home to the superhero Black Panther. Wakanda first appeared in the Fantastic Four series in 1966. But I want to submit to you today that Wakanda is more than some comic out of the Marvel series and was around long before 1966. The real Wakanda has existed since 1891 in a small town called Greensboro. Can I get an Aggie pride? What the world knows as the Fantastic Four, we know as the A&T Four, because it took a superhero determination to launch a sit-in that would change the way that we are treated in restaurants, not just here, but around the world. Our Wakanda has produced professional athletes, astronauts, legislators, presidential candidates. Our Wakanda, our A&T, is a force that prepared me for life, being a husband, a father, an entrepreneur, a state legislator, to help shape and change and create laws. So if you would allow me, please, to share with you how Aggie Pride can carry you beyond today. A&T has taught us not what to think, but how to think. So 3 things real quick. Number 1, sowing seed, managing life, and leaning on the right relationship. Sowing and reaping. Sowing and reaping is a spiritual and it is a natural law. And so understanding this principle and trusting the process will carry you throughout the rest of your life. So think of a farmer. A farmer does not expect a harvest unless he puts some seed in the ground. Also remember that the law states that we reap what we sow, so including negative actions. If you will recall, the Black Panther, T'Challa, found out that he had to pay for his father's wrongdoings. But because he had sown his own seed of preparing to be king his whole life, he prevailed in the end. And I submit to you, you will too. Number 2, managing life. The question that you have to ask yourself, when the storms of life come, how will you handle them? For me, it has been my faith that carries me through the good times and through the bad. But what I've learned over the years is not to allow my highs to get me too high or my lows to get me too low. It is critical to stay grounded because life is so unpredictable. Corporate America and our current political environment have taught me that the only constant is change. You have to be able to adjust and adapt to situations that you don't control. You see, I just came out of a highly competitive primary where I lost. Now I'm faced with a new challenge in my life. I am confident that based upon my education, my training, my relationships, the next chapter in my life will be bigger and it will be better. So I will not be defined by an election loss, but I will be defined by what I was able to do while I was a state legislator. And so while I was a state legislator, I was able to sit at the negotiating tables with the majority and to make sure that our HBCUs got the necessary funding that they need to be successful. Part of my legacy of being a state legislator is helping to make sure that our own university, North Carolina A&T, was able to receive over $90 million to build a new engineering building. That's how I will be defined. Speaking of relationships, it is important that you have the right people in your life, whether they're your families or they're your friends. And family isn't just blood relatives. Some of the best friends I have today, I met right here on campus. When you saw the movie Black Panther, you saw and you see how quickly people can turn on you. So it's critical that you sort out your relationships. And let me help you define how a true friend is, right? So a true friend is that when you're getting ready to move and you look in your phone and you call 6 people to help you move on a Saturday at 8 o'clock, and out of those 6, if only 2 people show up, those are your friends. Because a true friend will show up even when they're tired or even when they're hungover. That's a true friend. The friends I've made here, we help celebrate each other's birthdays and weddings. And as we get older, we're finding ourselves mourning together the loss of our parents. And let me tell you, there's nothing like having your Aggie family there when you're going through a good time or a bad time. To this day, we travel together. And by the way, let me give a shout out to that undefeated national championship football team. I told Chancellor Martin during the season last year, I respected and I appreciate what the football team was doing with this undefeated run. But guess what? Y'all need to beat Central. There is absolutely no more excuses. We have to continue to beat North Carolina Central. Central has to go down. So I say all this to say that whether you know it or not, you are leaving with some of the best friends of your life, a clear roadmap for life to deal with life highs and lows. And if you ever doubt what it takes, use your vibranium. Wakanda called on it, the fictional natural metal that had special powers that allowed the country to develop the world's most advanced technology. It was the vibranium that the Black Panther was challenged to use to change the world. And so I submit to you today that the vibranium is right here on our campus. It's in our School of Engineering. It's in the College of Business and Economics. Our vibranium is in the School of Technology and other educational departments. And now, it is in you. So class of 2018, I know y'all wanted Tyler Perry, but I brought you the Black Panther, your very own Wakanda. This Aggie family is so amazing, you can do now what the Black Panther did at the end of the movie. So take your vibranium, make the world a better place. You have been equipped. Now go forth and conquer, because that's what Aggies do. Can I get an Aggie pride? Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very much for that incredible message, Senator Ford. Let me repeat a couple of things that I think are essential. A&T is a reflection of Wakanda. There are three things that you wanted to point out that were critically important: sowing and reaping, managing life, and keeping the right people in your life. The vibranium is in you. Let's give our speaker another round of applause, please. Thank you. North Carolina A&T State University and the College of Engineering was saddened by the passing of Mr. James Cooley. He was a biological engineering major from the Department of Chemical, Biological, and Bioengineering, and a member of the class of 2018. Joining us today to accept the degree are his mother, Beverly Threet Belton, and grandmother, Lily Rachel Threet. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of the University of North Carolina and the Board of Trustees of North Carolina A&T State University, I confer upon James Cooley posthumously the Bachelor of Science degree in Biological Engineering with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. We will now have the presentation of the commissionees by Lieutenant Colonel Paul M. Stanifer of Aerospace Studies and Lieutenant Colonel Michael Teague of Military Science, followed by the recognition of honor students by Provost McEwen and presentation of candidates for degrees.
Thank you, Chancellor Martin. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, honored guests, family, and Aggie class of 2018. It is my privilege to introduce to you one of the newest lieutenants in the United States Air Force. Will Second Lieutenant Terrell Furman please stand? Lieutenant Furman is assigned as an Airfield Operations Officer He'll be certified as an air traffic controller and assigned to Shaw Air Force Base, South Carolina this fall. Congratulations, Second Lieutenant Furman.
Chancellor Martin, distinguished guests, family, and friends of the graduates, it is my honor, privilege, and pleasure to recognize 6 new and outstanding lieutenants for the United States Army. These young leaders have accomplished much and will continue to expand and enhance North Carolina A&T's reputation for excellence into the future. Will the following individuals please stand when I call your name and be recognized amongst your peers? Second Lieutenant Corey Cannon. Corey A. Cannon achieved the rank of cadet captain and served as S4 supply officer. He is receiving a degree in liberal studies. He was assessed into the North Carolina National Guard, where he will serve as a signal officer in the 196 Signal Company, Thomasville, North Carolina, after attending Signal Officer Basic Course at Fort Gordon, Georgia. Second Lieutenant Jalen Davis. Jalen Davis is receiving a Bachelor's of Science in Mechanical Engineering with a concentration in Aerospace Engineering and is a distinguished military graduate. He will serve as an active duty signal officer at Fort Gordon, Georgia, after attending Signal Officer Basic Course at the same location. Second Lieutenant Miles McIntyre. Miles A. McIntyre is receiving a degree in criminal justice. He will serve as a military intelligence officer at United States Army Reserve Command and will be part of Detachment 1, UCOM Joint Analysis Center at Fort Gillem, Atlanta, Georgia. He will attend the Military Intelligence Basic Officer Leaders Course at Fort Huachuca, Arizona. Second Lieutenant Seth Schoonover. Seth S. Schoonover is receiving a Bachelor's of Science degree in Criminal Justice with a minor in Military Leadership and History and is a distinguished military graduate. He will serve as an infantry officer in the United States Army after attending Infantry Leaders Course at Fort Benning, Georgia. Second Lieutenant Daniel East L. Smith. Daniel L. Smith is receiving a Bachelor's of Science degree in Criminal Justice. He will serve as an active duty transportation officer in the United States Army in Osan, Korea. He will attend the Transportation Officer Basic Leader Course at Fort Lee, Virginia. Second Lieutenant Jalen Thompson. Jalen D. Thompson is receiving a Bachelor's of Science degree in Supply Chain Management. He will serve as an active duty signal officer in the United States Army at Fort Stewart in Savannah, Georgia, after attending Signal Officer Basic Leader Course at Fort Gordon, Georgia. Please keep these individuals in your prayers. Thank you.
Graduation honors are awarded to candidates who complete all requirements for graduation with a 3.25 grade point average and above on a 4.0 scale. They are identified either by a gold honor cord, blue honor cord, or gold honor stone. Will students graduating with honors please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated. Recognition will now be given to the students with a perfect grade point average. Please stand as I call your name. Alicia Coley, Environmental Health and Safety. Everett Duke, Electronics Technology. Imani Matuka, Journalism and Mass Communication. Courtney Mayhem, Liberal Studies. Kiara Whitaker, Biology. Congratulations. Please be seated. This afternoon at 1 p.m., the Graduate College will hold its commencement ceremony. Those master's and doctoral degree candidates who have joined us this morning, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. We look forward to individually recognizing you this afternoon. Chancellor Martin, I present the deans of the undergraduate colleges who will in turn present the candidates for the Bachelor of Science, the Bachelor of Arts, the Bachelor of Fine Arts, and the Bachelor of Social Work degrees in their respective disciplines. Dr. Shirley Hyman Parker, Interim Dean of the College of Agriculture and Environmental Systems.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences please stand and come forth for public recognition? Mr. Chancellor, these candidates have completed all the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degrees in their respective fields as prescribed by the faculties of the College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences and are hereby presented for their degrees in their respective fields.
Eric Terrell Rankin, Jr. Anna Carell. Avie Evans Smoot. Zorisha Nikita Hall. Keshana Jaquay Williams. Alexis Kaylin Sharkey. William Donald Lawson III. Emily Rose Young. Tiara D. Lancaster. Diamond Hunter. Jasmine Shantae Simone Vanderpool. Tabitha Elizabeth Kepley. Margarita Hortensia Martinez Soto. Dominique Jasmine Stewart. Chantel N. Haley. Quincy R. Simmons. Nehemiah O. Lipford. Jalen D. Miller. Justin T. Scott. Ashley C. Fisher. Laura Ann Kordaleski. Stephen C. Montgomery. Devon Joshua Quarles. Andrea Renee Patterson. Joseph Edward Gross. Jeremy Marcel Fields Bryant. Malik Xavier McAllister. Milton Lorraine Ransom. Martha Karina Williams. Brandon Gerard Cooley. Rudy Harrison Roper. Latia Romel McAllister. Mia T. McCray. Tashara Alexis Moraine. Shaquita Danielle Cook. Tamara Patricia Hinton. Jasmine Nicole Willis. Desiree Monique Hedrick. Lauren K. Blackwell. Taylor Marie McFadden. Maya Delaney Brooks. Deja Marie Reese. Danielle Rebecca Bromba. Joseph Blake Thompson. Anthony Nicholas Perry. William Edward Lashley IV. James Christopher Martin. Isaac Aaron Sawyer. Andrew J. Suber Brown. Alina Mayong Yang. Kayla Alexandria Neal. Chelsea Jones. Shaniqua Darnell Void. Aaliyah Yasmin Caldwell. Naisha Janae Smith. Kamara Anise Parker. Shamara K. Scott. Damaya Charmel Hall. Jalisa Joy Cornelius. Xavier Antonio Simpson. Kyla C. Hodges. Callie Tamika Foster. Latasia Kiana Childs. Shaniqua Quishan Frazier. Artrice Latia Feemster. Brittany Linnell Johnson. Whitney Michelle Ward. Lexus D. Townsend. Alice McCoonsey. Simone Alexis Teague. Desiree Alicia Gaines. Jermesia Lloyd. Jade Nicole Griffin. Shannon Brielle Atkinson. Alexis Monique Cross. Aisha Shantae Woods. Wesley Latrell Rowe. Alexander O. James. Jasmine Elise Smith. Shawnee M. Wiggins. Trinity M. Adeline. Carlay Lorena Cook. Madison Taylor Murphy. Tamaria Broadnax. Anaya Janae Gaither. Leslie Nicole Keck. Danielle Regine Williams. Oluwatomi Latifa Latipo. Quinsuela Denise Story.
Will the new candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences please be seated?
Dr. Lenora Campbell, Interim Dean, College of Health and Human Sciences.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor's of Arts degree, Bachelor's of Science, Bachelor's of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Social Work, please stand and come forward for public recognition. Chancellor, these candidates have satisfied the degree requirements as prescribed by the faculties in the College of Health and Human Sciences and are presented for and recommended for the Bachelor of Science in their respective fields.
Courtney Michelle Kimball. Quanae Tony Kalor. Jessica Renee Brown. Kiana Patrice Vincent. Jarrell D. Brown. Kendrick Jones. Imani Joy Coleman. Ane Destiny Ane Brown. Taylor Moore. LaShonda Renee Howard. Razel Janae Williams. Leah Michelle McVoy. Margaret Jomo. Gracia Lee. Jamaica Latre Parrish. Blondina Michelle Friday. Taylor Sutherland. Kristen LaWanda Moore.
Trayvon Alexia Goins.
Daquan Darnell Billings. Tyler McKinley Jones. Chanel Nicole Bostic. Taisha Janae Baldwin. Aaliyah Ayana West. Tiara Monet Battle. Courtney R. Jones. Tony Brianna Rayleigh. Brooklyn Michaela Dockerson. India Detressa Brown. Imani McGee. Shaquay Bailey. Leslie Ann Justice. Takora Smith. Kayla Aaron Hall. Julia Page Maxwell. Jelani Darrell Smalls. Dana Akiran Range. Anthony Walter Cowan Spates. Tayshawn Damon Dimson. Jakeem Kaylee Mosley Williams. Brandon Dion Moore. Donovan Blake Terry. Cardecia Rajay Anderson. Malcolm S. Jones. Jonathan Cornelius Moore. Destiny Shania Prentice. Taj M. Cooper. Mardija Latrice Brooks. Demaya Michelle Berry. Ashley Cheyenne Allen. Jasmine Antoinette McIntyre. Morgan Sierra Bates. Amber Nicole Dixon. Caleb Christian Gabrielle. Tatiana Shajane Virginia Hill. Kiana R. Savage. Imani Lene Austin. Jordan R. Harrell. Shayna Marie Brown. Shakira Nichols. Ashley Nicole Miller. Logan Andrew McNeil. Avion Zakoa Gorwins Newkirk. Ashley Nancy Mulkeen Bay. Tyrese Rayshawn Fant. Andera Rashid Alford. Diamond Tahira Durante. Aaliyah K. Oates. Derek Lewis Johnson. Courtney Alexis Frierson. Elena T. Minor. Mariah Janae Washington. Wayne Simmons. Kiana Renee Rogers. Khadijah Haley Thurman. Constance Kiana Goodman. LaShawn Lassane. Orlanders Dean Sellers. Aaron Allen. Michael Christopher Taylor. Brian Xavier Scarborough. James R.G. Jr. Fontella Nelson. Maya Renee Bivens. Quantasia Cadrell Scott. Bria Monet Brown. Andrea Michelle Hill. Kanisa J. Davidson. Shylin Nefertiti Woodford. Austin Williams. Alfred Mackenzie Wilson Jr. Daquan Thompson. Shantilia Divine Badgett. Sarah Araba Kumson. Brianna Tassa. Kayla Shate Ray. Mackenzie Michelle Barker. Osariton Abraham Ehuman. Alicia Renee Smith. Ferana Joy Frazier. Jamila Ford. Brittany Rontez Holloman. Shakira Kayla Taylor. Aaliyah McMahon. Samara Mackenzie Brown. Marcus Imunihe Adedudu.
Darvin Tevin Jasper. Victor Gallardo. Adana Samila Poole. Daquan Jamar Blake. Julian Markel McKnight. Lamar Raphael Reynard. Jamal Christopher Darden. Marquise Devontae Willis. Keandre K. Richardson. Davina Nicole Davis. Kentona M. Tinsley. Taylor Lauren Marshall. Kishana Danae Gary. China Sinclair Daly. Brianna Kinshay Epps. Ebony Tania Clodfelter. Kyra Samuels. Alexia Keon Jones. Carolyn Denise Graham. Nairee Agnes Watson. Sydney Cook. Tynasia Hilliard. Jasmine Danielle Foy. Dinesha Imani Hicks. Anaya Lee Bradsher. Quashawn Dion Jenkins. Tanasia Lanice Leathers. Tyrone Austin Smith Harris. Jamar Bernard Bruton. Alexia Veronica Verapin. Rashonda Tanisha Jones. Essence Simone Corley Estep. Dante Anthony Watson Taylor. Alexis Desiree Marshall. Taylor Malika Joyce Griffin. Kalia Amber Glanton. Jaleel Jawan Sanders. Russell Lee Morgan Jr. Valencia Simone Woods. Mariah C. Ramsey. Chelsea Alexandria Vaught. Taisha Shaquana Martin. Keith Joseph Williams. Javius Brene Pettiford. Gladys Alexis Pasquale. Atia Nashe Roberts. Ugoma Shalia Abanukum. Courtney D. Dunn. Leslie Ariel Young. Brooke Anaya Denasia Person. Angel Ricardo Moat. Roniqua Simone Henley. Stephen Allen Burnett II. Raina Lene Hargrave. Ryan Anthony Godwin. Makia Jewels Edwards. Haven M. Rod. Nicholas Terrell James. LaWanda R. Green. Tracy A. Springer. Crystal Lynn Gilchrist, Angel Nicole Baptist, Shayla King Drumright, Benita Denise Dowdell, Erica Elaine Powell, Amani L. Carter, Alyssa Nicole Pitt, Taquisha Chappelle Fuller, Andrika Elise Oliver, Quana Monique Stallings, Lucretia Wright Williamson, Ashley Latrell Rogers, Kimberly Charmaine Behringer, Quashayla Ladise Whitley, Krishana Janine Prince, Jaisha Renee Jones, Kamari Alexandra Claiborne Scott, Melisha Tashay Connor, Devonda Michelle Holloway, Ricky Lavelle Lattimore Jr., Ariel Shumo, Shatavia Dominique Marie Johnson, Tanzania Amani Daniels, Courtney Renee Bryce, Erica Janae Rogers, Stephanie Marie Williams, Taekwon Huntley, Yakira Lakeese Carter, Rhea A. Davis, Christina J. Stanley, Gregory Eugene Barnes, Jaquil Taekwon Brothers, Shanika Monique Harris, Nidra Devon White Hendricks, Kelly Marie Thomas, Tiana Simone Sykes, Deja Lanice Hale, Alexis Davis, Ariana Lene Powell, Tarika Exacia Lene Richard, Amber Nicole Parrish, Adiza Sumeya, Brittany Lachey Carrington, Andrea Hay, Messiah D. Morgan, Davion A. Gilliam, Whitney LaSalle McCullum, Roxana Rose Trehan, Jessica K. Heath, Christina Jamie Baskerville, Bridget Taylor Ralph, Joy Danae Wright, Derek A. Jackson, Naya C. Kilpatrick, Markeith Tyshawn Elliott, Latia Sierra Dawkins, DeCory Lee, Shanice Diane Richardson, India Chanel Shank, Charles Alexander Frazier, Mauricia Shaquan Richardson, Aisha Asif, Desiree Shantae Hackney. Sharika Shanae Jones. Kydrian Tyshawn Green. Zatima Monique Allen. Darielle J. Shepard.
Will the candidates from the College of Health and Human Sciences please be seated?
Dr. Abdallah Amijoush, Interim Dean of the College of Science and Technology.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Science and Technology please stand and come forward for public recognition? Mr. Chancellor, these candidates have completed all the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degrees as prescribed by the faculties of the College of Science and Technology and are hereby recommended for the Bachelor of Science degrees in their respective fields.
Xavier Outlaw. Kenji Edwin Freitas. Nadia Michelle Bigelow. Natasha Lakeisha Watson. Sasha Bonet Cheek. Mjosh Kachbusha. Clement Ariditoa Aniwala. Kevon Maquel Garner. Christian T. Dines. Ricky Allen Brown. Durrell D. Kelso. Tyron Cameron. Cavante Davis. John Bell IV. Marquez Tyvon Banks. Dracon J. Wager. Marlon Alader Morero. Graylin Hurd. Miles J. Harris. Eric Xavier Ramirez. Anson Stedman Lane. Kedrick Renard Garland. Everett Allen Duke. Jerron D. Dixon. Elijah D. Bortley. Lakeisha Danielle Lee. Monquay Devon Anthony. Jordan Hassan McAlpin McMahon. Byron Jamal Hanna. Jaquante L. Crocker. Malik Ishman Teray Langston. Brianna N. Hunter. Kendall Edward Brent McKee. Damon Sincere Jones Way. Saladin Saeed Shabazz. Telvin Lamont Tatum. Jamal Tarpley. Brianna Monique Bowes. Joshua Deontay Maddox. Imani Brianna Purley. Eric Angelo Devon. Laquana Nicole Horge. Denzel Trayvon Keys. Mariah J. Franklin. Alexis Cherie Miller. Victoria Nicole Norman. Zaria Naomi Crawford. Brianna Nicole Tucker. Joshua Moore. Jaquetta Regine Ziegler. Jaquela Victoria Rabnell. Courtney Coran Edmonds. Justin Jamal Smith. Julius Scott Reynolds. Alicia Norman Coley. Catherine Lynn Ani. Tony L. Tichy. Majed Abdullah Alfahead. Ruben J. Ortega. Corey Bernard Benton. Raymond Lamont Rice Jr. Tyrell Duran Fullwood. Dakeisha Amaya Graves. Jalen Cedric Swain. Dionysia Adrian Cropper. Brianna R. Lewis. Darius J. Wilford. William Sidney Harris. Deontay Reynard Buffet. Jernay Iman Collins. Shannon N. Spruill. Kayla Marie Jones. Xavier N. Alexander. Deshana Regine Cobb. Chad Parker Scott. Robin Alicia Gilliam. Shakina J. Dyer. Brian Rodnair Owens. Charlie J. Staten II. Kayla Riddick. Agnes O. Mpoma. Devin D. James. Fanique Aaron Marcel Robinson. Denise Renee Grant. Duran J. Hardy. Eric D. Moore. Debier Maquan Gomez. Taraje A. Burke. Corey L. Aiken. Daquan LaShawn Turner. Jeremy Demetric Mack. Jasmine Kiera Price. Aaron James Scott. Miguel Francisco Castellios. Daryl DeFrost Banger Jr. Jorlisa L. Parker. Tevin Marquise Boone. Drayvon A. Dobson. Frederick Zachariah Godfrey. Patricia Martin Malcolm. Wasilet F. Usman. Sakara May Smith, Justin Devon Castro, Kiara Lachey Byers, Lindacia Deanna Davis, Tila Alacia Marie Wingate, Kiara Dominique Whitaker, Darius Montrell Phillips, Julius Jundell Swinson, DeAndre McMillan, Sydney N. Evans, Rakaya Anissa Sanders, Dominique Lee Washington, Sierra Monet Murphy, Tanasia Kalir Clark, Paris Janae Mans, Duran Devante Khalil Munlin, Rickson Tariq Emeka Campbell, Marvin Daquarius Osborne, Kayla Janae Pratt, Nyala M. Griffin, Douglas A. Page, Breida Joyce Riddick, Bria Elaine Weaver, Brianna D. Bowens.
Please be seated. Thank you. Dr. Anthony Graham, Dean of the College of Education.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree in the College of Education please stand and come forward for public recognition? Mr. Chancellor, these candidates have completed all the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degree as prescribed by the faculty of the College of Education and are hereby recommended for the Bachelor of Science degree in their respective fields.
Martine Elizabeth Hill, Jessica Marie Manning, Sierra Michelle Lucas, Shania LaJeanne Fletcher, Brittany Shanice Alomar, Morgan Joelle Knight, Natia Shatori Riley, Deja Jabri Hines, Alexis Danielle Jones, Maria Denise Jenkins, McKinley Rose Neverete, Jasmine Danielle Kuzar, Joanna Marie Wimbush, Thalia Covington Davis, Crystal Michelle Cotton, Charles L. Norfleet, Shelby Elaine Edmond,
Will the candidates in the College of Education please be seated?
Dr. Kevin James, Interim Dean, College of Business and Economics.
Will the candidates of the Bachelor of Science degree in the College of Business and Economics please stand? Mr. Chancellor, these candidates have completed all the requirements of the Bachelor of Science degree as prescribed by the faculties of the College of Business and Economics and are hereby recommended for the Bachelor of Science degrees in their respective fields.
Jacoby Janelle O'Connor. Adriana Nicole Richardson. Taimaj Amir Hart. Kayla Mahali. Janae Angeli Etienne. Ronald Vernon Edward Griswell. Taisha Yvette Austin. Glody Taedi Tekiba. Joseph Carrington Williams. Margaret Leanna Donnell. Jamise Alexandria Moses. Rashad Marquise Jones. Andre Price Jr. Nicholas Taekwon Houston. Brandy Jessica Butler. Crystal Edwards. Nyla Sage Owens. Lillian Nicole Cherry. Tierra C. Richardson. Tara Lachelle Wilson. Kelvon Justine Barkley. Dominique Frescura. Constance Renee LaShore. Ariel Leah Cooper. Sherry Marie Thompson. Tanya Kimber. Janisha Riddlesel. Jamitra Katisha Norwood. Jasmine Davida Pinkins. Jadarius L. Ruddlesel. Michael Anthony Wright. Jeffrey Bernard Frierson Jr. Naisha Shantae Matthews. Ashlyn Joanne Jeffries. Aladrin Janiqua Wright. Leah Danielle Yates. Jada Rashawn Cooper. Roy Anthony Dockery. Jeffrey Midget Jr. Corey M. Moore II. Courtney Natasha Anderson. Bridget Ann Norris. Jada Nicole Rose. Qualisha Xavier Brene Morris. Ricky E. Reese Jr. Ashley Nicole Roberts. Raheem Ali Garvin. Brianna Nicole Colvin. Tremaja Slade Brower. Aaron Lamar Thomas Murphy. Tasha Spencer Davis. Juvie Grijado Urena. Deja Monet Lucas. Kiana Amari Gleaton. Justice Aaliyah Patterson. Jalen Adanya Houston. Hope Renee Hunter. Nicole Brianne Perry. Kaylin Marie Taylor. Jalen Malik Dumas. Sydney Logan Ariel Bradley. Jada Renee Baldwin. Hunter Alexander Watson. Brill Kilpatrick Moss. Damon Robinson. Kobe Cornell Boone. Jordan A. Green. Tuolapa Chawatu Anisi. Alexandra D. Jackson. Frank Quentin Smith. Jada Renee Wade. Takoya Rochelle Richardson. Ebony Shamice Martin. Raquan Marquise Bryant. Amari Keyshawn Hamilton. Tierra Shakita Robinson. Jamaria Desiree Stringfield. Khadijah Ryan Ingram. Aaliyah T. Moore. Ariana Janae Johnson. Tyler Sarah Goodrich. Candace Nicole Jones. Charlton Lawson. Jonathan Moorhead. Casey I. Sumter. Deja Angel Vines. Angela Renee Freeman. Justin Gay. Jordan Lewis King. Aaron M. Richards. Curtis Rucker III. Georgiana Amanda Davis. Melicia Sade James. Steve Durrell Stowe II. Aldrina Kendra Murray. Larry Miles Davis. Rodney Leon Harrison II. Lamar Hemingway. William C. Chisholm Sr. Myron DeKale Leggett. Alexandria Charmaine Jackson. Trey Michael Cash. Brianna Nicole Seiler. Muhammad Farad Al-Bashaid. Naela Zaire Gilmore. Swale F. Katana. Amari Shamel Nebbit. Damon Ray Roberts. Brandon Matthew Rogers. Sheldon Vincent Thomas. Anthony Ben Ma. Noble Kwame Dovia. Michael Darnell Davis Jr. Brandon L. McNair. Zarel Overby. Jalen DeQuan Thompson. John Wesley Wilson IV.
The Bachelor of Science degree candidates in the College of Business and Economics, please be seated.
Dr. Robin Koger, Dean of the College of Engineering.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Engineering please come forward for public recognition? Mr. Chancellor, these candidates have completed all of the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degrees as prescribed by the faculties of the College of Engineering and are hereby recommended for the degrees in their respective fields.
Ezelia Regine Brock. Kayla Rayanne Billy. Jessica Naomi Anderson. Jason A. Michael. Eric Sabah. Mohammed Hanan. Dominica Rosemary Edwards. Rodney Romel Ivy. Paul Dwayne Johnson Jr. Javon Marquise Lee. Sterling A. Mason. Jasmine Idolfina Towns. Gabrielle Elizabeth Bernice Rogers. Madison Uriah McCarter. Naya Dominique Elliott Wade. Miranda Diane Green. Jasmine Chanel Morgan. Adriana Lorraine Sawyer. Deandra Chantel Smith. Mercedes Alexis Young. Jaleel McDonald Fleetwood. Roland De Los Santos. Malik J. Hawkins. Kwame DeMars Johnson. Charles Aubrey Henry. Chalet Jacinta Nelson. Christopher William Doyle. Jordan Elliott Thompson. Justin Charlie Thompson. Rayana Marie Gordon. Yasmin Brianna Giddens. Zoe Arnice Renee Hardaway. Kristen Nicole Lane. Mary Olutuwama Omotoso. Zen Hugh. Linda Whitfield. Termeskin Zarsinai GC. Michael Glenn Smith. Torrell Anthony Williams. Jamel Doran Ardell Lucas. Terrell Anthony McNair. Johnny Lee Tabron Jr. Broxton Alfonso Blunt. Kinston Deshaun Brashear. Brandon Lamar Long. Zachary Stephen Caparelli. Corey Devon McMillan. Drake Austin Scott. Melvin Hemingway Jr. Urel Wayne Mattis Jr. Arthur William Dallas James. Nakia Libby Von Stryron. Ahmad Aderi Ashamri. Patrick Kenneth Grant. Katrina Janice Rosemond. Christina Montoya Jackson. Aaliyah Jenny Rivera. Louis Avery Parker Jr. Travis D. York. Arthur Ray Jonathan Ware II. Utolo Lateria Evans. Aaron Lanice Long. Billy Diop Bird. Caleb E. White. Garrett Jerome Ormond. Christian Alexandra Jeffrey Johnson. Kayla A. Green. Jasmine Sharice Shaw. Alyssa Rochelle Williams. DeMarcus Jameson Kirby. Lily Fine Kampasuk. Venordra Janae Mentor. Vishnu Maya Pondell. Caleb Kinde Olawe. Dennis A. Hernandez. Mahid Mohammed Mahmoud. Aaliyah Brielle Gibbs. Simone Renee Nicholson. Joseph Allen Penfield. Kwame James Maceo Simmons. Malcolm L. Spencer. Kiara R. Brown. Indy Kanik Brown. Corinthian Maurice Williams. Uriah Martin Newkirk. Amari A. Vaughn. Travis Lee Hudson. Travis Jonathan Brooks. Natasha L. McMasters. Jerry Rudolph Harris. Jalen Shakir Davis. Brent Tyler Jones. Brandon Clifford McGee. Zachary Nehemiah Alonzo Starkey. Trey Malik Stiles. Isaac E. Robinson. Jordan Niara Smith. Ijaz Ali. Jeffrey Ludami Uzugu. Joel Afinye Azugu. Taylor Tucker. Tiffany Marie Aponte. Michael Paul Ellison. Darmani Swift. Prince Xavier Wynn. Alma Moazi Asibi Alake Velazquez Calhoun. Amadi Nejuma Miller White. Dekedra M. McGee. Zakia Anicia Brown. Omar Kadur Alinia. Lang Neo. Jingbo Zhang. Boyman Yase Sadamini IV. Abram J. Miller. Daryl Jamal Scott. Samuel Eldridge Johnson V. Dion R. Saunders. Lauren Violet Lewis Sayre. Shalata Elena Juliet Jones. Ranjit Kumar. Mohammed Bilal Khan. Jiru Nu. Jiwang Lee. Leo Gao. Joseph Alexander Mahaley. Saad Mohammed Al-Delsari. Eric T. Pierce. Layla Jad Bulos. Joseph Charles Pinkney. Charlie Wendell Gritton Jr. Trayvon Sherrod Harris. Dwayne Ernest Jefferson.
Desmond Devontae Jenkins. Darius Faison. Tayshawn Anthony Spence. Anais Welcome. Jonathan Hunter Alston. Christopher Conrad Johnson. Ian Joshua Hall. Gabriel Pauling. Emeka Victor Anayu. Ayana DeVise. Louisa Bamidele McCormick. Mariatu Salu Dudu. Halima Abdul Amadou Tijani. Nwabata Adezi Nanani. Danielle Yao Yonki. Basser Nabil Ulrich. Ian Alexander York. Natalia Granizo Mendoza. Elizabeth Vega Orozco. Scott Austin Sample. Matthew Ryan Goins. William P. Henricks.
Austin Brand Banahan. Yisu. Sejong Wang. Gregory Austin Lamb. Elijah Collins Baker. Nathan David Blake. Brandon J. McCullum. Juan Solorzano. Micah James Tulloch. Gabriel J. Walker. Malcolm J. Dickens. Malcolm Hodge. Christian Rashad Cornegie White. Jordan Edward Murray. Terrell Marquise Roach. Carlton Moses Suber. Prince Odell Taylor. Darius Trey Wright.
Will the Bachelor of Science candidates in the College of Engineering please be seated?
Dr. Craig Rhodes, Interim Dean, College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences.
Will the candidates for the bachelor degrees in College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences please come forward for recognition? Mr. Chancellor, these candidates have completed the requirements for the Bachelor of Arts, Fine Arts, and Science degrees in the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences prescribed by the faculty. I hereby recommend them for the bachelor degrees in their respective areas.
Clarence Nathaniel Branch. Rochelle Janae Price Wheeler. Bajan Shaw. Courtney Halstead. Dominique Jabari Williams. Michaela Kia Brevard. Madison Fant. Aaron George. Jessica S. Townsend. Jihad Christopher Evans. Jasmine S. Douglas. Jasmine K. Barnes. Nadia Bursey. Jessica C. Kelly. Antonio Devontae Selby. Sierra Elaine Jones. Jade Shanicia Robertson. Kalia K. Powell. Noah Canada Daniels Wilder. Aaron Stillman Edme. Bernicia Marcel Williams. Michaela Angelique Ratliff. Jasmine Kenyatta Linder. Mustafa J. Parks. Kanai Adon Bynum. Brianne Erica Turner. Breanne Nicole McCarter. Destiny A. McElroy. Rondasia Sade King. Myasia A. Barrow Soares. Kevin Edward Whitlock. Gabrielle Aaliyah Caldwell. Matthew Elisha Shoemate. Harvey Artist Lassane II. Shaniqua Stacy Joseph. Tia Marie Cherie Pennington. Clayton Morris Griffin Jr. Russell A. Best. Claire Angelina Marie Rogers. Shamika Manson. Yuri Alexander Jeter. Alexis Devon Jackson. Loquacious Oshan Malik Moses. Chelsea Lee. Ayana Emily Antoine. Aaron Taylor Kagler. Chantel Monique Hunter. Kristen G. Shipley. Vanessa Monique Mitchell. Andrea Bisayo Allende. Tishawn Davidson. Ashley Nicole Winburn. John F. Dunlap III. Nicholas Austin Brown. Curtis Y. Dove III. Christopher Ryan Belcher. Todd Brandon Swift Townsend. Amani Harris. Baron Malik Jackson. Andre Payne. Raekwon Jonte Johnson. Crystal Ricole Ho. Mariah Alexandra Partee. Dejanay Elise Malone. Nikayla D. Alexander. Angelo Maximilian Tyler Applewhite. Chantel C. Chung. Sierra Ray Crowd. Alexis Armani Rogers. Jocelyn Ayana Richardson. Leah Nicole DeBoe. Adrian Janae Carter. Jasmine W. Johnson. Tyron DeQuan McMillan. Kendall Cash. Deja T. Walton Jackson. Aaron Cotton. Courtney Brianna Henderson. Danae T. Weston. Sanisha Bianca Wallace Williams. Dejanera Dejay Sims. Ja'Cory Gibbons. Omar Kareem Gay. Justin Christopher Thompson. Chantel N. Good. Dejavon Doreen McGee. DeAndrea Janae Brown. Isaac Lee Smith. Andre LeVar Taylor. Trent Adrian Grant Martin. Morgan Brianna Dial. Cameron B. Nickens. Dante Lamar Barnes. Sandra Louise Marshall. Kenneth Ray Eason Jr. Brandon J. Morton. Brian A. Morton. Dala Scott. Tasia Sherry Jones. Lynette Nicole Nesmith. Deanne Chris Castro. Marianne Iana Carter. Kalia Beverly Shanette Ingram. Shamel Raekwon Tamil Dow. Daryl Kamal Jackson Jr. Kelvin E. McAllister Jr. Hallie Latifah Allen.
Coral Mariah Hopkins. Juanita R. Craig. Jamar Malik White. Angela N. Atkins. Shakiki Pakis Tutley. Brittany Nicole Price. Bryson Jamal Richardson. Andrea Marie Scales. Sydney Monet Williams. Taylor Janae Blow Williams. Mahasa Nafi Jones. Khadija Shamaya Shad Bridgers. Atiana Robinson. Imani Naia Matuka. Emmanuel Kwame Beatty Jr. Jalen Lee Ellington. Jada Chanel Funderburg. Brandon Armand Manning. Tatiana Zene Beasley. Tari Antoinette Willis. Danielle Guyton. Maya Ali Mac Harris. Brienne Janae Green. Elon Kadarima Durant Riley. Michaela Freeman. Trevion Shaquille Coker. William Lloyd Davis Jr. Jocelyn Colette Jones. Patrick Devon Battle. Jasmine Monet Gathers. Brianna Nasia Anderson. Alicia Danielle Parks. Nathaniel Helkin Joshua Jones. Mariah Renee Tillman. Shay Hawaii Andrade. Adrian Coterie Smith. Carol Yeomans. Crystal Marie McNeil. Erica Nashe Sutton. Alyssa Paige Martin. Jalen Brianna Neely. Kadeja S. Durant McCoy. Jessica Renee Patrick. Christian J. Petty. Amari Anthony Ashby. Sade Monique White. Asia Natika Jenkins. Tanaya Lene James. Zaquan Gerald Cobb. Raheem J. Phillips. Chandler Justin Kimber. Christian W. Perry. Christina R. French. Brianna Charisse Pfeiffer. Donna Yvette Scott. Caitlin Jean Igo. Jasmine Bobby Carell Aikens. Brandy Nicole Meeks. Summer Renee Bracy. Brianna London Hargraves. Kiara Dominique Morgan. Paisley Kiana Jessup. Taylor Denise Evans. Wendy Lachey McAdoo. Zadija Michelle Cobb. Gregory L. Moses. Michael Ashton Martin. Angelina Takia Yelverton. Deja Monet Tolliver. Taisha Monet Hill. Ruth Abigail Sosa. Akila Chandrell Smith. Tony Alexander Crandall Jr. Keena Rosalie Nolan. Charisma Monique Johnson. Tanise Rochelle Ford. Durrell Anton Simon Jr. Jasmine Alexandra Nelson. Kevin Leonard Mosley Jr. Stephanie Monique Hobson. Elam Michael Angelo Ida. Lieutenant Miles McIntyre. Lieutenant Corey Cannon. Lieutenant Daniel Lee Smith. Lieutenant Seth Ferris Schoonover. Lieutenant Terrell Maurice Furman Jr. Ravimbo Macchignano. Brianna Nicole Landrum. Khalil Leon Miles. Nia Rollins. Maya Lawrence Spicer. Takia Ritter Bazemore. Makiria Janae French. Bo Darley Jelgin Solomon III. Tyler Green Love. Colin J. Harris. Maikisha Cabinets. Brandy V. Sanford. Stuart T. Scott. Claritha Santez Gamble. Taylor Robinson. Elliot Lewis Rawls. Carissa Joanna Marie McCain. Candace Catherine Victor. Jocelyn Bagley. Chelsea J. Carter. Ali Doriel Collins. Jessica Noel Bryant. Amber Simone Nichols. Sylvia A. Edwards. Carrie Lee Angel Rogers. Desiree Nasia Merle. Chloe Esther Cooper. Dominique Nicole Jackson. Niall Elizabeth Hooker. Jordan Alexandra Robinson. DeMarcus Damar Campbell. Princess Yahira Tarpley. Shamil Janelle Chappell. Francesca Nicole Evans. Diamond Nicole Shakir. Alexandria Camille Shorts. Talia L. Roach. Wilbert Bostic. Nakale Jelani Chandler. Kaylin Chanel Dildy. Amanda Patrice Crumley. Alicia Salona Johnson. Laisha Shante Anderson. Marquez Keith Williams. Terry Malik Harrison. Jesse Jafar Al-Ukwa. Brittany Monique Blackwell. Kishana Najee Sitton. Aaliyah M. Henderson. Sophia Angelina McCray. Cheyenne Lee Clayton. Haslin Demani Parrish Jr. and Haslin Demani Parrish III. Lance Corporal Leon D. Thornton. Arnett Xavier Ward. And your last graduate from the class of 2018 and your SGA president, Kayla M. Tate.
Candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degrees in the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, please be seated.
Will all degree candidates please rise? by the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of the University of North Carolina and by the Board of Trustees of North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University, I confer upon you the degree in your respective area with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Please grasp your tassels and transfer your tassels. Congratulations. 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 Please be seated. Thank you. Please be seated. Ms. Pamela McCorkle Buncombe, Chair of the North Carolina A&T National Alumni Association, will now come forth to administer the alumni oath to all new graduates.
Good morning. You all were given your first alumni pin as you crossed the stage. Please wear it often and with Aggie pride. Will you all stand, please? After asking you to state your names, I will read the oath. Afterwards, please respond by saying, I do. I hereby solemnly pledge allegiance to my alma mater in appreciation for the opportunities for development afforded me as a student of North Carolina A&T State University. I pledge active membership in the North Carolina A&T State University Alumni Association wherever I may be. Through association with fellow alumni, I shall forever do my best to uphold the ideals and traditions of my alma mater. I pledge to exemplify high ideals by rendering positive and dignified service to the community, state and nation, and yes, the world, thus living to bring honor and respect to my alma mater. Please respond by saying, I do, because that's what Aggies do. This, the 12th day of May 2018, now, for the first time, as new alumni of North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University, can I get an Aggie pride? Congratulations, class of 2018. Congratulations, Zoe Hardaway.
You may be seated. Thank you. I want to thanks to everyone who joined us here in the Greensboro Coliseum, and certainly online for the 2018 Spring Commencement Exercise. Graduates, as you depart to take the next steps in your personal journey to preeminence, I encourage you to take the time to reflect on the many intentional steps it has taken you to get to this point. The countless hours of research and study, the demands of your programs, the sacrifices and the rewards. Don't let them be forgotten. They hold value and significance for your future, and these experiences will aid you in meeting the many challenges and opportunities ahead. You have the preparation not only to embark on a journey to professional success, but to create lives of meaning. I encourage you to explore what that means for you. In your careers, you stand poised to work towards significant achievement. In your personal lives, you have the potential to be agents of change through your service to your communities and the world around you. I wish you the joy and fulfillment of success in both of these realms, and the satisfaction of a balanced life well lived. Finally, I challenge you to pay forward the life lessons and opportunities that have been part of your time here at North Carolina A&T. This includes giving back to your alma mater through your time and treasure to ensure that the generations of Aggies who will follow in your footsteps will enjoy an experience as transformational as the one from which you emerge today. Congratulations to each and every one of you. At this time, I ask you to stand for singing of the alma mater, led by the graduating members of the university and gospel choirs, followed by the recessional. And graduates, please remain standing until the platform party has left the stage. Congratulations again, and Aggie Pride.